Hey, Welsh Metals here. Today I'll be making some malachite and volcanic bead jewellery. So I'll be making a necklace and a few charms. Got a lot of components here. Some amethyst bits as well there, some extra charm colour. All them malachite beads, lots of copper, so a very coppery one this will be. Very minerally. Should be interesting. Already started the necklace there, and these are the tools that I will be using. So necklace and a few charms I'll be making. Make sure there's a nice angle. I'll be using malachite and volcanic beads for this necklace. This is gold coated wire, memory metal. This stuff keeps its shape quite nicely, which is handy. And I'll be using several malachite beads in between each volcanic bead. So lots of bead threading here. These colourful malachite beads. Lots of very nice patterns upon them. Should make a nice necklace. And whatever's left I will make some charms with. A few simple ones. Some nice healing jewellery. That volcanic bead has a weird shape upon it. It's not quite round. I'll put that in there as I can obscure that in the gold filigree, but that's that one. Some of these beads have strange defects upon them. They are lava though. Nice sound on these malachite beads. Type of mineral, lots of copper in here. Early days, this would have been one of the materials from which copper was isolated in its pure form. So pretty important to metallurgy and early weapons and swords making. Quite interesting and nice stuff. Some of these beads are quite small. You having a lobster clasp on this, as you can see there. If you want to see what these look like, just skip to the end of the video. Like and subscribe while you're here. We'll be doing another jewellery video after this as well, and in the future I will be doing some gold recovery and metallurgy, some nice metal pours most likely, keep an eye out for that. starting to take shape now. Still have quite a few beads left. Do this a little bit faster, I should think. Speed the process up. So these beads are very, very smooth. Gaining some length to this now. Only a couple of volcanic beads left. Use some of the bigger beads as well mixed in, not just all these small flat ones. Ooh, some of them are quite fiddly of the smaller size though. Only one bead left. Assuming this is the correct hole, badly drilled. Lots of small microscopic pores throughout these things though. Looking quite nice. A somewhat short necklace, but quite pretty. Check out my Instagram and Twitter, links in the description of this video. More pictures and images of these. More of a choker chain now, by the looks of that. I think I'll remove that bead because it will be odd. Make a little clasp here. that's too far out. We'll make a nice end point. Just wrapping that bit of wire around this in a nice twirl in order to make a ring for the lobster clasp. Fold that over. Don't want no sharp bits. Sharp bits nasty on skin. Squish that. There we go. That's quite weighty, this necklace. Not surprising. So quite a small necklace, more of a choker chain, but it is quite nice. So let's make some charms now. Got a spare bead here as well, in order to keep this necklace not odd looking. Remove these bits. We're going to pull them out now. Bad idea. Problems threading this through. I got it. There's the strange bead. There's a defect on the end, but that will be obscured by this filigree. Ooh, I've cut my finger there. Oops. Happened. So let's get some more of these malachite beads. These wire bending tools double as tweezers, as you can see. And these slicky beads. Very, very smooth. They've all been chucked in a rock polisher, I assume. Some nice big beads on these ones. Flip that around, other direction, look there. Only have a few on this one. It's just a simple dangle charm. Now I'll add a little hoop, or make a hoop, using this wire bending tool. See what I just did? And then I'll bend it to an angle, sort of question mark shape, is what you want. Like so. Make a little charm like that. We'll add a chain to that soon. Another end pin. These pins have ends upon them, as you might have guessed by the name. Often mixed around on the cheap instructions, cheap Chinese instructions you get if you actually read them things. But they're sort of amusing to see what the translation would have been. And then jewellery making kits you get. Bending this again now. The wire bending tool. So the gold flake is coming off there. Gold flake material. So a couple of nice volcanic looking charms there formed with malachite. Very, very naturey, hope you agree. Only a couple left here. Should remove the clasps and these charm chains. As I've said, check Instagram, link in the description for more images of these things. Not sure what, yeah, it'll look better on these. So I have 2 with lengths of chain and 2 without. The other will be a bit longer with the amethyst, however, so makes sense. Wow, these are looking quite good. Neat. Always better, always good when the result is better than you expected. Take out these and the split rings, these tiny little split rings. And a few bits of malachite. A few more. These will just be single piece ones of malachite. Nice single green colour. So simple charms. Here's another long piece since there's only 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. I'll bend that over, same as the others, with the wire bending tool. Hoop isn't necessary though, you could make an end pin, but I will be putting the amethyst on the ends. Do that again here, this one. Need more chips. One more piece. Long pliers. Okay, we're done. Leave that aside. Add these clasps and the bits of amethyst. Finish off these little charms. Amethyst can go straight upon them. 2 different colour of split rings, but that doesn't really matter. As they both look slightly different. One has beads, one does not. These are absolutely tiny, these split rings. Quite fiddly. See? Size of them is absolutely tiny. A few millimeters. Screw that one up. I have to use another one. I'll use the split ring tool. Should have used that in the first place. What's this? What this is for? It's kind of difficult to get them straight by hand. Yeah, that was much better execution. Still a bit off, though. But it will do nicely. So there's one and one more now. the side. See what I'm doing with the split ring opener? Somewhat useful tool. Very, very simple. All done. Lots of charms. And a nice necklace to go with them. So let's check them out. All quite nice. Filigree. Very nice colour between the black and the green. There's the ones with the amethyst chips on the end that I just made. Purple amethyst. Those are salvage materials. Very nice colour green on this malachite. And there's the ones with the filigree on the end of the little volcanic beads. They're quite nice, these little dangly things. And a somewhat weighty necklace, choker chain. Very elemental piece. That. Well, they all are. So that's malachite and volcanic bead jewellery being made. And I'll see you next time.